welcome to Life Science Zone. So in this video lecture, we're going to talk about PCR. So what is this PCR, where this PCR is being used and what are the procedure of this one. So polymerase chain reaction is a laboratory technique for DNA amplification. So mainly DNA is being amplified by using this PCR technique. So what is this amplification exactly means? So in a simple terms, amplification is nothing but production of multiple copies of DNA from a small fragment. So DNA, many copies of DNA is being prepared. So as the name suggested as polymerase is an enzyme where poly means many copies is being prepared. Many copies of fragments are made. So chain reaction is nothing but we all know DNA is a double stranded molecule. So from these two strands we are getting 4. From 4 to 8. So like this the chain reaction will forms. So called polymerase chain reaction. So why this PCR been using? Because this is used mainly for diagnosis purpose. To diagnose or detect the disease, this PCR been using. For example, the person is infected with some virus, so we should detect the infection. The sample is taken. In the sample, we have only little amount of DNA will be present. So by performing this PCR technique, multiple copies of DNA is prepared, so that we can detect the disease very easily and efficiently. So this is called amplification, DNA amplification. Multiple copies, many copies are being prepared. So as to prepare this PCR technique, we should require thermocycler machine. This thermocycler is a PCR machine where the collected samples are taken and placed in this thermocycler machine, so that the process will be occurring in that machine. So to perform this PCR, we have 3 major components to be added in our sample. So by using our sample DNA as a template, many copies of DNA is being prepared. For example, we have we are going to perform. So sample is taken from infected person. We have our sample DNA which is present in very low form, available in very low form. So this sample mixture, we have to add some of the components to this sample. First one is we have to add these primers. So what is this primers means? So primers are nothing but nucleotide bases which are mainly available in the market. So these bases will be, which are complementary to the DNA sequence. So probes are the DNA bases, DNA nucleotide bases, where it go and attaches to the complementary sequence in our DNA template. Next one is Taq polymerase. Taq polymerase. So polymerase, as I said, polymerase, it is an enzyme which is taken from Thermus aquaticus bacteria. Thermus aquaticus bacteria. So this Thermus aquaticus bacteria is a heat-loving bacteria. So it can tolerate the temperature like above 90 degrees centigrade. So this bacteria will live in very hot spring areas. So that it is heat-loving bacteria. Another one is DNTPs. So these DNTPs are single nucleotide bases. So it randomly attaches to the DNA template. So sample is taken. So to this sample we are adding primer, Taq polymerase and DNA DPs. So this, after adding all these molecules, we should transfer this test tube into thermocycler machine. so that the process will be going on this thermocycler machine. So to perform this PCR, we have 3 steps. So we'll discuss about that steps also here. First one is a denaturation. So in this step, our sample DNA will be heating to 90 degrees centigrade. So 90 high temperatures are given to the sample mixture so that our DNA, we have our DNA, double stranded DNA. So after giving 90 degrees centigrade, this double stranded DNA will break into, this 90 degrees, our double stranded DNA will breaks into single stranded DNA molecule. So by using this single stranded DNA template, we are producing many copies of DNA. So how? So by breaking hydrogen bonds present in between this, by breaking these bonds, double stranded will breaks into single stranded. So in the next step, we have annealing process. So what happens in this annealing means, so in this sample we have been added our primers. So in the sample is again 5 prime to 3 prime. We have here 5 prime to 3 prime. So in this annealing process, this temperature 90 degrees temperature will be decreased to 50 to 55 degrees. So upon decreasing this temperature, the primer which is present in a sample will come and attaches here. Primer will come and attaches to the DNA template, which forms a complementary to the DNA template. So it will adding in 5 prime direction. So this primer is called forward primer. This one reverse primer. So upon cooling this temperature, our primer that is present in our sample solution, primer will come and attaches to here. So this process will occurring in annealing. So next step is elongation. Now one more point is the primers is only 20 to 30 base pairs. So in these primers we have only 20 to 30 base pairs. So up to this 20 to 30 base pairs, primer will form a complementary sequence or DNA template. So in elongation step, what happens? So again in this elongation, the temperature will be again increased to 70 degrees centigrade. Say 5 prime, 3 prime. Here we have our primer. Primer is already added in the annealing process. 5 prime. So temperature is again increased to 70 degrees centigrade. So in this step, elongation process, Taq polymerase, we have added our Taq polymerase which is taken from the bacteria, will come and attaches here. So our Taq polymerase will come and attaches to the primer, so that this Taq polymerase will produce DNA bases which are complementary to the DNA. So that 2 new single strands have been prepared from a DNA strand. So Taq polymerase. So this will elongate the DNA nucleotide by adding DNA bases. So this here we form 2 new strands. So this one is one strand. So this one is another strand. So 2 new strands are formed in this PCR. So this is how the multiple copies of DNA is being made. So this is all about PCR. So the so this cycle is repeated to 20 to 30 times, so that the doubling of DNA strands and multiple copies will be made. So the former DNA strand will be visualize under the gel electrophoresis. Gel electrophoresis. So according to the DNA strand, DNA site, the fragments will be separated in the gel electrophoresis. So this is all about PCR technique.